Good morning, Seahorse Army. We are up at the crack of dawn, literally, heading out to Jackson, California for the Dandelion Days. So I know that we went to Jackson not too long ago to go to Antiques on Main and Poppy's Antiques. And while we were there, in Poppy's Antiques specifically, the guy that was there mentioned that they were having a flea market slash like street fair, like whatever it is. But yeah, he's like, it's like a flea market. There's a bunch of vendors. They they block off the whole street. There's music. There's stuff like that. There's a pancake breakfast. we're hoping to get to the pancake breakfast. But anyway, so it's gonna be, I'm assuming, like a flea market day. So, I don't know. It just sounded fun. So, we're heading out here. I mean, if nothing else, I definitely want to check out those shops again. The guy that was there said that he has some ponies that he was, he planned to bring in to the shop to sell. So I'm hoping he's brought those in because I'd be interested in a couple of the ones he was mentioning. By the way, Tyler's with us. Hi, Tyler. I'm ignoring him back there. No. But anyway, so yeah, we're going to head out here to the Dandelion Days Festival, Street Fair, Flea Market, whatever it is. And we're going to have some fun. There it is. They're getting ready. All right, so first up, pancake breakfast was in here. Making the pancakes back there. All right, so I had some pancakes. Now we're heading. This looks like an actual, like, legitimate street fair, not just a flea market. So I even have like a little mini carnival back there. We parked on the other side and had to walk through, so we already saw that there's some like carnival rides and stuff. So this looks kind of cool. So there's the little carnival. There's little like carnival rides and stuff like that. I might check that out later. But I want to head over here to like the main part of Main Street. Okay, so it's 8 o'clock. People are still kind of setting up. I think we're gonna like head up this side and come back the other side over there. But while we're here, I'm gonna check out some of the shops. Hopefully they're open, because usually Antiques on Main doesn't open until later. Okay, so yeah, this is it. They're closed at the moment, but it's probably just because it's so early. Mom wanted to check in here real quick. A bunch of toys back here, like all these wooden toys, wooden cars and other stuff. But then they have little like beanie babies. Is that a seahorse? It's a seahorse. Cute. Oh my gosh, they have candy cigarettes. I didn't know they still made those. We just came up the back side. Now we're going the actual front side of everything. Get some henna tattoos or get your face painted. Mom, can I get my face painted? I want to get my face painted.
Get a seahorse. They have a seahorse.
Do they have a seahorse?
Shark.
That's not a seahorse.
Sorry.
All that down. It's kind of cute. I mean, it does smell good. Keep seeing all these 3D printed things everywhere. Look at the horse. Oh, the little axolotls. Oh my gosh, these are so cute. These little teeny tiny things. So many cool bags. Oh, that's cool. They have a blacksmith. I can hear the fire, the kiln heating up. Oh yeah. Look at that. That is so cool. An actual like display or whatever example. Thank you. She said demonstration. Words are not my forte. I called the windmill a big fan, and I called that little wagon. What did I call it? A buggy?
Something.
A push cart. I don't know. Oh, look at all these. They're like, I think this is the ones filled with sand. I remember having stuff like this back when I was a kid. Oh, look at the dragons. Those are really cool. Dad would be looking at those. Little wind chimes made out of bullets. Bullet casings, Jack Daniels bottles. Oh, he spotted Croc charms. He's wearing Crocs. What are those? Look at the Care Bear ones. So this is definitely much more of like a little street fair rather than a flea market. So I think we're gonna wait a little bit and hopefully Antiques on Main and Poppy's Antiques open because those are the stores I want to check out. Okay, let's see which charms he ended up picking up. Stoner. Anyway, okay. So Kenny, somebody I don't know. Another somebody I don't know. Another somebody I don't know. Apparently I don't watch anime. Oh, Jack and Sally, I know those.
You know, generations.
No, this is Patrick. Snoopy. Oh, that's cute. Is that for Olivia? I love it. And the Snoopy. These two are for Olivia. Nice. Okay, yay, they're open. So I was worried for a little second there. So let's see. So I think Antiques, oh, it says open, but no, the doors aren't open. So I think they're not open today because they're normally not open on Saturday today. Let's head in here. So since I was literally just here 2 weeks ago, I don't know if there's going to be much different that I didn't already look at. That's a cool frame. Oh, yay. He did bring in some ponies. Look at these.
One day it's going to be $1. I said, yeah, right. Now look.
It shoots up like a rocket, falls like a feather.
It's awesome. I don't have any of those Sweetheart Sisters or that princess, so I might pick those up.
I found some more VHS tape I have.
Really? Landed a lot.
I just found it.
Just checking over here just to see if there's anything new, but it looks like it's all the same. Cabbage Patch Kids. There's that part. Oh, the other one on top of it sold, I guess. Is that a My Buddy? It is. Let's see, My Buddy. That's cool. In the box. And there's also these ones. So My Little Ponies, $2 each. And most of them are just the McDonald's ones or G5, G4. A couple that I don't have, but most of these I do have. Okay, so I was starting to feel a little bummed out because the shop was closed. You know, we got here really early and it was just looking like a normal street fair and not a flea market like I was hoping, like it sounded like it was going to be. But anyway, going in there and then spotting the ponies, and there was a handful of them that I don't already have. There was a couple that I did have. But anyway, I was really excited and that's totally worth it. I did get them. So I've got them in my backpack right now. I asked the guy that's working there is not the normal one who, the few times I've been to the store, it's been somebody else. And he was the one I was talking to. He said he has more ponies that he's going to be bringing in. So this guy was different. I asked him, is there more? And he's like, well, you know, the other guy is coming in and he does have more and he was planning on bringing them. So he called and the guy said he'll be here around 11. It's like 10:15 right now. So he said he called him and he's like, I'm bringing him in and I'll be in there at 11. And I didn't want to like just sit around and wait for 45 minutes. So my mom and Tyler already went back to the car. We are going to go get pizza at our favorite pizza place, of course, and then come back. But I want to see what other ponies he brings in. So I'm really excited for that. But this trip has definitely been worth it just for what I've already gotten. So I don't know, maybe it's going to be even more worth it. Just keep watching and see what I find. I was walking by and I just had to stop and show you this beautiful seahorse. Oh my gosh, I love the detail in the tail. That is so cool. Gold Dust. Gold Dust Pizza. Oh, there's plenty of parking spots. Yay! We're here early. We can actually sit outside for once. They open at 11, so we're like a few minutes early. Here we go. So Tyler doesn't like all that crap, so he just got a pepperoni pizza. And I kept saying that's all we really needed, but she's like, no, I like all the stuff. So, and I'm not complaining.
Except I pick off the mushrooms.
And then she picks it all off anyway, so what is the point? I don't care. Okay, hold on. Let's get a cheese pull.
I don't know if it's going to happen with this one. Okay,
a
little bit.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. All right, so we're finished with lunch. We did pretty good at these, but we're full. Not really. I mean, you know what? Leftovers. And anyway, it is well past 11 now, so we're going to head back over to Main Street in Jackson. I think, where are we now? Is this Gold River?
No, we're at Sutter Creek.
Sutter Creek. We're in Sutter Creek right now. So, because, you know, that's where this place is. But anyway, we're going to head back over to Jackson and see if he brought any more ponies. Oh my gosh, look at what he has. It's the Fairy Light Wonderland in the box. That is so cool. Okay, so this is the first bin that he brought out. Look at that! So he said most of these are like $3 each, which is great. There's a couple, like a Little Pretty, and then there's this. I don't know what this is, but that's really cute. And then a couple Darling Dinos. Oh yeah, there's more Darling Dinos. But, oh, here's another Little Pretty. The thing is, I don't know how to check. I don't know the difference between the Little Pretties and the Lady Lovely Locks cats, but there's also some older Littlest Pet Shop horses in here. Here's a sea pony. And he has a whole nother tub that I'm gonna look through also. But I gotta look through these and see if there's any that, like this one, that I don't have. So, it's a mix of older and newer. Oh, there's a Magic Meadow pony. Here's a, whoa, G3.5 with really long hair. That's really cool. Okay, and then there's this dog. It looks like it has, is it a Barbie dog? I don't know. Maybe this, does this go to that? I don't know. Are these two related? From the same toy line or something? I have no idea. They kind of look, I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell.
Price
All right.
these two out.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Here, you want to move this one?
Sure, yeah, this is definitely what I'm interested in looking at. Mm-hmm. Spunky. Spunky the camel. Creamsicle. Oh, wow. This is wrong bag. Anyway. Oh, and he's got the moose. Oakley. Oh, here we got some of the birth flower ponies. Got a few different ones. That's December. This one's July, water lily. I have several of these. I don't really collect them because they're all just the same thing. But yeah, definitely some of the pony friends I might be interested in. And some of the big brothers. I think I have him. Oh, Cutisaurus. I do have Cutisaurus. Oh, and there we go, Edgar. Cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I found some really interesting finds. We came up with a deal, and I feel like I got a really good price for everything I got. I ended up getting a lot more than I thought I was going to get, mainly because of the prices he gave. So I'm really excited. I can't wait to get back home so I can show you what I got. I need to get out here because my mom and Tyler are boiling in the car waiting for me. Sorry. Okay, I am back home. The blue table is up. You know what that means. It is time for the haul. Oh my God, you guys. We got up at stupid idea o'clock today, but it was totally worth it. Oh my God, you guys. We got up at stupid idea o'clock this morning to go to this event, but it was totally worth it. Yeah, we ended up getting up super early because they said that they had... Okay, so... Rewind for a second. So the fair, the Dandelion Days Festival, Street Fair, whatever it is, that started at 8 o'clock, but the pancake breakfast started at 7. And for some reason, the way that it was introduced to me, in my mind, it was, okay, if you want to do the pancake breakfast, it's from 7 to 8, and then from 8 on is the street fair. I don't know why I thought that. They had the pancake breakfast going on until 11. So we did not need to be there that early. Plus, the main reason I went out there was to go to that antique store, and they didn't open until 10. So, and we got there at like 7:30. So yeah, I don't know what I was thinking, but anyway, like I said, this trip was worth it. I am so excited to show you because I got ponies, and not just any ponies, G1 ponies and some G3, and there's a couple other things in here too, but, okay, so hold on, I gotta get to this haul. Ooh. Okay, hold on, I can take this bag out now. I did also pick up something else, so I'm gonna actually show you that first. No, well, let me show you everything in the order that I bought it, so that way I'll keep things like in my brain so I'm not like too confused. So, what is this? Oh, this is the stuff that Tyler bought. I'm like, what is going on here? They're the little croc charms that I showed earlier, so I need to remember to give those to him. It's like, what was that extra bag in there? Okay, so when I first got to the antique store, they did have ponies in the little cabinet there. So I went ahead and picked up the ones that I didn't already have in my collection. So I'm just going to grab them randomly. I don't know any of the names, and I'm so sorry. This video, I'm not going to go through and identify each of them. If I know the name, I'll tell you the name, but I'm not gonna try and identify it and put the name up just because it just creates a lot of extra work and there's a lot of stuff here. So I just kind of want to get through the haul. But I can tell you that this is a Sweetheart Sister pony. So this is like from later in the My Little Pony line, where the ponies went from looking like this. This is a reproduction, it's not an original, but it still gets the point across. You know, this like larger looking kind of chunky, you know, whatever, to this more slimmer style. So this is not really a G1.5 because this was sold on shelves at the same time as this. Because you know how some of them, like G3, for example, they redesigned it at one point to look more like Littlest Pet Shop, and that's how we got G3.5. This is not the case. This is just My Little Pony has done different gimmicks and different types of ponies, you know, so like not all ponies look like this. They have the Big Brother ponies, they have the Flutter ponies, they have baby ponies. This is the Sweetheart Sister ponies. So it's just a different variation of different ponies you could have gotten during Generation 1, in case you didn't already know. But anyway, so this one, I cannot think of the name. I'm sorry, I can't think of the name. But she is a purple pony with some yellow flowers and then a yellow flower in her hair. I love the fact that she has her earring, because a lot of times for the Sweetheart Sister ponies, these are missing or they're broken. So the fact that it is not broken and that it's actually there is really exciting for me. She is very messy. Like, the hair is super messy because it's obviously been played with, but overall she is in great condition and I will be able to clean her up no problem. She's not even really that dirty. There is a little bit of a smudge on the cutie mark right there, so I'll have to see, because that is on her display side, unfortunately, and it did scrape away at some of the paint, but I'm gonna have to see if I can get rid of at least the dark spots from that smudge. I don't know if I can fix the paint. I don't, you know, trust myself to do too much, but overall she's really in good condition, and her hair even feels nice and soft once I like clean it and give it a conditioning treatment and detangle it. Obviously it's going to be perfect. So let's go ahead and just grab the next one. Like I said, I'm not even looking. Okay, so this is one that I'm not 100% sure. I may actually have this one. When I initially grabbed it, I was like, oh cool, another one I don't have. That's why I bought her. But after I thought about it and I looked at the cutie mark, there is a small chance that I do actually have this pony. But the cool thing is, if I do have it, it's in better condition than this. So this may just be a bait pony for customizing or for trading, I don't know. But it's another Sweetheart Sister pony. I think it's from a different line from this one. This is from, I think, the first line of Sweetheart Sister ponies, where she has the bouquet of flowers for her cutie mark, because all of them from this set had the bouquet of flowers for the cutie mark, but they were all just different color schemes. This one has a different cutie mark, where it is a pair of long gloves, like elbow length gloves, and a perfume bottle. So that's interesting. Perfume bottle, what? Oh, I guess they're all like that. Okay, I was gonna say, wait a second, it's like reversed. It is, like it's a mirror image on the other side. Okay, so that's cool. I've never paid attention to the fact that they do that, because a lot of times you get the cutie marks like, no, I guess this one does it too. All right. Yeah, you're gonna say you get the cutie marks like this, where it's just a bunch of random symbols, but you don't think about it, because it is actually a mirrored image when they used to do the cutie marks on both sides. Anyway, once again, I don't know the name of this one. Her hair is horrible, and I don't know if I'll be able to salvage this, because this is the kind of hair that gets really dry and brittle, and then when you go to detangle it, it just breaks. So, even with conditioner. So I will try to restore her, but I don't have high hopes, because she already has breakage right here, or it could be cut. Like, a kid could have cut that hair, but it's possible that it broke as well, that the hair just broke off and everything. And then there's even like tail rust. So you can kind of see at the base of the tail, it's a little darker right there. So that tells me there's a little bit of rust inside the pony. So this may just be a bait pony for customizing, which is totally fine. She does have her earring though, once again, not broken, and it is still there. So that is really cool. All right, so next up, we've got this one. This is another Sweetheart Sister pony. So this one does have her earring, but this is the earring is broke. So this is what I was talking about. So like the little post that's like hanging down like this is broken. Oh, you can see where it's supposed to be. It is broken off. This one I know for a fact I don't have. I don't know which one this one is, but I feel like it's a bridal one maybe, or just a princess. I don't know. She has a tiara for her cutie mark, And for some reason, it makes me think that she was like, there was a wedding pony in this pose. And this might have been her, but I could be remembering that wrong. I'm not sure which pony this actually is. Unless if she's like from the prom series and she might be the prom queen and that's why she has the tiara. I don't know. But anyway, her hair is also in horrible condition. It literally feels like pillow stuffing. Like it's that matted and like just really bad here. So I will try to restore it, but I don't know. She may be a customization or just replace the hair, really. She's also really faded. So she's supposed to be a bright white color, but she is faded to more of almost like a beige color. So yeah, she'll take a little bit more restoring. The thing is with these ponies, I got them at a really good price. I got everything at a really good price, and I'll talk about that in a little while. But yeah, I can't be too mad. And then finally, from this first purchase, or this first batch, I got one of the princess ponies, one of the eyelash princess ponies. So I did not already have one of these. These are the only ponies, or some of the only ponies, that had rooted eyelashes. She looks absolutely ridiculous. I've always, like, to me, I've always seen these ponies as having too much eyelashes, and I've not really been a fan of them, so I didn't really care for them or need them in my collection. But as a collector, I've grown to appreciate them, you know, because they're just another G1 My Little Pony. It's kind of like the Betty by Eye ponies. Not a huge fan of those, but they are G1 My Little Ponies, so I want to include them in my collection. So that's why I decided to get her. I don't already have her, so, and I don't, from what I remember, because Loud Sky Painter has these, and I think she said that they don't have names. I think it's just like the pink one and the purple one, and this is the purple one. So if I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that that is the case. Her eyelashes are crazy. They are all over the place, like going in different directions and stuff like that. I'm gonna have to see if I can fix that. I have no idea if I can. It literally just feels like hair, like, I mean, that's what eyelashes are, but like, it just feels like toy hair, doll hair, you know, whatever. So whereas like some dolls have like a harder plastic for the eyelashes, this almost just feels like pony hair. So it's still just a nylon, so I might be able to retrain it using like hot water and chopsticks or something. I don't know. We'll have to find out. But anyway, I've got one of the eyelash princess ponies. Okay, so I'm moving these ponies down here. Hold on, let me see if I can... There we go. I'm moving these ponies down here because I need space back here because I got a lot coming up that I haven't shown yet. Oh, I was showing you things as I bought them in order. So this is the next thing I bought. So this was all that they had out. This, and then there was two other ponies. There was a Skyrocket, which is one of the glitter, like the sparkle ponies. And then there was a Whizzer. Is it Whizzer? I think it's Whizzer, who is the Twinkle Eye pony, which I have both of those already. And I would have bought them if he didn't have a lot of what I've got in this backpack over here. Because they were fair prices or decent enough prices that I probably would have bought them. But I decided to leave them there because I do already have both of those ponies and I didn't need duplicates. So knowing that he was bringing in, and that was the other thing, is while I was there, I asked the guy that was working at the time, is there any more? And he said, well, I can call him. He was bringing in more. Let me see if he's going to bring him in. So he called the other guy that's usually there at the store when I go. And he said, yeah, I'm bringing in, you know, more ponies or whatever, and he'll be there at 11. So we left and got lunch and came back to get the rest of that. But on my way out, I stopped by a booth that had these beautiful wall decorations, and I should not have bought this. I spent, like I said, I spent way too much money today. I really should not have bought this, but I couldn't help myself. First of all, this is not the one that I showed in the video. I was walking by and there were these decorative wall decorations and there was a big seahorse, and I thought it was so beautiful. And I was just gonna look at it, and then she was like, we have smaller ones. And I was like, oh, can I see the smaller ones? So, and she had a couple sizes. I got the smallest of the three, I think. Or no, I'm sorry, I got the medium one. There was a smaller one, but it had like other colors, and then they got the medium one, which is this one. And I decided to pick it up because I just thought it was so beautiful. Like, look at the colors and everything. It looks like water, like waves crashing, and it's all sparkly. I don't know if it even shows on camera that it's sparkly, but here, let me zoom in so you can actually see it. See, there's sparkles in it. You can kind of see the glitteration of it all, but it's like layers and layers, so there's depth to it. You can't, I don't know how well it's coming up on camera, but like, yeah, it's like layers of acrylic and whatever. But the little thing, it says Lori's Artwork is the name of the her little business. So I'll just put that there. And yeah, so I saw this and I thought it would go perfect like right here behind my my computer monitor because of the size. So I decided to pick that up. Maybe I'll find a way to put it back here somewhere. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it, but like I said, I should not have bought this, honestly. But I did, and I am going to find a place to put it eventually. Okay, now we've come to the part, like this is the showstopper. This is the thing I'm so excited for, is this bag and everything that's in it. So there was a little bit of haggling, and there was a little bit of like kind of back and forth and deciding what I wanted to get and what I did or did not have. I tried to only get items that I don't already have because I was already spending a lot, and like I just mainly like pulled out the ones that I did not already have, and I was like, because he didn't have all of them priced, he only had like 1 or 2 of them priced, so he had, you know, we kind of like went over pricing and stuff like that, and I took out the ones that I was interested in, and I'm pretty sure all of these are new for me. I don't think any of these are duplicates. Now, there was a handful of pony friends, which are inherently really expensive online on the secondhand market. And then there was a few Big Brother ponies, also a little harder to find, especially the specific one that's in here is like really expensive and really hard to find normally. And then, I don't know, there's just a couple others. And those were the main ones, but then the first tub he brought out was just a bunch of like G3 ponies and Darling Dinos and a few other things, and he was like, I'm just selling these at like $3 each and stuff like that. Anyway, I had pulled out all the ones that I was interested in, but I wasn't necessarily going to get them all. But when we started talking about pricing, we were kind of like using, you know, like if I buy more, can I get a little bit of a discount, you know, like that kind of haggling. So bundling things together, and I'll talk about that at the end. But okay, so I'm just gonna go through, I'm just gonna grab things kind of at random, but kind of not. I want to show you all of the cheaper stuff first, and then save the like things I'm really excited for last. So to start off, I've got this G3 pony. So there's actually a few G3 ponies in here. This one is an Easter pony. So I don't know the name of this one, but it is from probably a Target exclusive Easter set pony. You know, a lot of these came out in, some of them were individual, some of them came in the Easter baskets, and it was like a set of 3. Usually they had some kind of accessory like bunny ears or a hat or something. She doesn't have any of that. She's in really dirty condition, but the paint looks okay for the most part. I feel like I can probably restore her. I don't know, her coloration, she looks a little faded, but that could just be that she has a layer of dirt on her. I don't know. But that was one of the first ones that I saw. Let's see here. Oh, okay, here's this one. This one I may already have. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but this one is in decent condition, and the colors caught my attention. She is just so vibrant. And like I said, I put the ones I was interested in, I took them out of the tub, and we just kind of ended up lumping them in. So like whether I have this or not, I didn't really choose it. I kind of did, but she just kind of got like lumped in with the deal. So anyway, so here's this one, another G3 pony. I love this vibrant blue color, and she has like a candy pink tail, but then like this magenta colored mane with tinsel. I don't know how many G3 ponies had a different mane and tail color. I know they did that in G2, and I always thought it was kind of strange. Like sometimes ponies will have like multiple colors in their mane, and then the tail will have the same colors or just at least one of the colors that's in the mane. But this one is like straight up, the mane is one color and the tail is a completely different color. So, but I think that's correct, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's how she came. I don't know. She is gorgeous. I really, really like her. So, okay, hold on. Let's do this. I'm gonna try and create a little bit of a display situation there. All right, so there is other G3 ponies in here, but let me switch gears a little bit and show you. I got some darling dinos, and I recently, in one of my eBay hauls, like not my last eBay haul, but like maybe 1 or 2 back, I got a bunch of darling dinos online, and I got like certain colors. Like I got like the purple, I got a couple purple ones, a couple green ones, and a blue one and stuff like that. I don't know if I have any orange ones. So these ones, there was a couple orange ones and there was a pink one. I decided to pick them up. I don't know their names. It's like T-Roxana or something like that, like T-Rexana, like T-Rex, but Anna, or whatever, Roxana. Anyway, so there's this one, this orange one, and they have a little bit of articulation. You know, they can be kind of poseable, but these are all really dirty, and the hair is really like tangled and matted, so they're gonna definitely take some restoration. I think I can restore them. I'm pretty sure I can clean them up. But anyway, so there's that one. This one I don't even have this mold of. This is the one that to me I always thought looked like Barney. But it's in the wrong color, obviously a hot pink, and has like this orange hair. But I always thought that this shape reminded me of Barney. And also, if you don't know, darling dinos, they came in multiple sizes. So this was a slightly bigger size, and I believe this set came with fashions, like with clothing. And then this was a slightly smaller set, and these ones I believe did not come with fashions or whatever. But this is such a weird pose because her left arm is molded on, it looks so tiny, and her right arm is articulated so you can pose a little bit, but because of that it looks much bigger. Like it looks almost like it's out of scale. I guess it's not so bad, but it's weird. It's a weird choice. This is a weird toy line, but I love it. I remember having these when I was a kid because I was really into My Little Pony, and then Jurassic Park came out, and all of a sudden there's all these I mean, I think there's always been a fascination with dinosaurs and kids, so this isn't like completely out of the box, but it's like the My Little Pony dinosaurs, kind of. There is a My Little Pony dinosaur, and I saw one today. I already have Cutosaurus, so I did not buy that Cutosaurus. It would have been nice to buy that one and have a second one, like if nothing else then for trades or something like that, but I did not need to spend that much money on it. But anyway, so these are the first 2 that I picked up for the darling dinos, and then there is a third one. I love this one. This is Sarah, or Tricera, I don't know, the Triceratops, and I have this one in either blue or green. I forget what color she is, but I do not have her in orange. So, and I think they all came in 2 colorways. So I have her other color, and same thing with this one right here. I think I have this one's other color, maybe. But I don't have the orange one. So, like, I was surprised to find some darling dinos, and that the ones that I found are ones I don't have. So that's really, really cool. But yeah, this one I think is probably one of my favorites, even though I did not have this one as a kid. I think the one that I had, I don't have, yeah, they didn't have it. The one that I had as a kid, they didn't have, he didn't have it there, so I didn't buy any. But there's a particular pose or mold or whatever, like a shape of darling dino that I did have when I was a kid, and this was not one of them, but I think this one's like the cutest one in my opinion. So I love the little Triceratops. I think she's super cute. But anyway, okay, so there was a lot of orange and pink happening there, and then there was a couple kitties. I think that was, hold on, is that it? Yeah, that was it for the dinos. But there was a couple kitties. Once again, I just kind of separated these, so I didn't really expect to get all of them, and I think one of them might be a duplicate for me. But I've got this one, and I think This is a Lovely Lady Locks. I believe. Hold on. Yes. Okay. Thank you to whoever posted this. Oh, it's my little wiki. Okay. So I always have trouble identifying whether it's a Little Pretty kitty or Lovely Lady Locks kitty. They're both made by Mattel, so it's from the same manufacturer. They're very similar. I think they even use some of the same molds, probably, but they were separate toy lines. But I'll show you. So this just happens to be the picture. Well, there's two pictures here. This is the one I'm looking at right now, and it kind of shows you the orange one is a Lady Lovely Locks one, and I'm looking at the whiskers specifically, where the whiskers are placed under the eyes, and then the green one is a Little Pretty Kitty, and then you'll notice that the whiskers don't go out as far, and they're more just like right on the upper lip of the cat. So that's how I started identifying, was like where the whiskers were placed. I just forgot which one was which. Here's another example using two pink cats, and I think it's more obvious, so you can kind of see. I might have to find this picture online and then show it, but actually I can just zoom in, it'll be a little easier. So here you can see the one over here with the darker pink one, who's a little shorter, is a Lady Lovely Locks kitty, and you can see her whiskers go out further, whereas the one on this side with the lighter pink skin and the smaller whiskers on her lips, that is a Little Pretty Kitty. So if you ever run across these kitties in the wild, you can identify them a little easier that way. But I ended up getting both of these ones. So this one is a Little Pretty, and oh, the other thing is I don't know if the Lady Lovely Locks one had little cutie marks. So this is a Little Pretty. I think I have this one. I could be wrong, but because this one has very gray hair, but I think I found this one at the flea market, because this one is the one with the color changing toenails, like the paint, you know, nail polish situation, but it just changes color with hot and cold. And she has a little bow for her little picture. I don't know, their symbol. I don't know. They call it a cutie mark or they don't call it a cutie mark because that's My Little Pony. But this is another one where it's like the color changes. I don't know if I can get, yeah, I don't know if it's working. But anyway, the toenails and the cutie mark change color with hot and cold. And she's a white kitty with very gray hair. I think I looked this up one time and I identified her in that video, and she had purple hair to start off. So this one, I think the purple hair is prone to fading to gray. So it looks very gray to me. Actually on camera it looks a little bit more purple, but in person it's very gray. But yeah, I think I have this one already, and this is a Little Pretty. But if we're looking at this one, which is laying down, it's in a different pose. This one is a Lady Lovely Locks kitty, and you could tell by the whiskers. The whiskers are wider, they're bigger, so they go further out. And she does not have a little cutie mark on either side. She doesn't have a little symbol painted on. So that's another way that I guess you could tell that this is a Lady Lovely Locks. Her hair is really soft. Is that Kanekalon? Wait, that's Saran. This is Kanekalon. I mean, I guess it's not a stretch. Mattel was using Kanekalon on like Barbie and stuff like that. I didn't know that they made Little Pretties with Kanekalon. I've never like seen a pony adjacent toy with Kanekalon before. This is kind of nice. All right. Okay, so I'm probably going to be out of focus because it's going to focus on this stuff, but I decided to lower the table down so you can actually see things a little bit better. I'm just gonna move things out a little further just because now I can put the little kitties in front, or whatever, however I'm gonna do this. Put her up there. There we go. All right, so let's go back. No, before we go anywhere, I want to show you this one because it's also a little kitty. So I don't know what this is. Oh, is this a puppy? If this is a puppy, I love this even more. Okay, hold on. Who is this? Okay, I genuinely do not know what this is. Like, it says it is from 1995 Tonka, but I saw it there. I showed it in the video. It's this little puppy. It looks like a little pretty. Here we go. It looks like it could be like a little pretty or something like that. It has rooted hair everywhere. It's a puppy. I wish it didn't have rooted hair on the body, if I'm being completely honest. But it's like a shaggy dog, shaggy puppy. It has a tail, which is a brushable, like a ponytail almost. And then it has, instead of ears, it has these really long locks of hair. And then this tuft on top, which is super, super cute. The face is so stinking cute. And I don't know, this is Tonka, and the other one that I saw, it was a bigger dog that was in the tub, and I saw that one, and I was thinking to myself, what a wonderful world. No, sorry, ADHD brain. I was thinking that like maybe they went together, but I don't think that they do, because the other one had a bee symbol on the behind, and I was thinking, oh, is that Barbie? Like, is that a Barbie dog, or a dog from the Barbie line, or related to Barbie in some way? So if that's the case, then this one is not from that same line, because this is made by Tonka and Barbie's made by Mattel. But I don't know if that one was made by Mattel, because I didn't look that close. So I have no idea. If anybody knows what this is, please let me know in the comments. And also with the bigger dog, let me know if you happen to know anything about that. Like, did I pass up on a very like fun, rare item that I should have added to my collection? I don't know. But I don't know. I saw this one. At first I thought it was a cat. Now I find out it looks more like a puppy to me, which I'm more of a dog person personally, so I'm really happy about that. But it's really cute, and because I was like, it'll go with my little pretties or whatever, or my Lady Lovely Locks and little pretties. So I just thought that was really cute. I decided to pick it up just kind of on a whim, because I just happened to see it there. Like I said, I don't know what it is, but it's really cute, and I think it's perfect for my collection, so I decided to pick it up. All right, so I have a couple more G3 ponies. So this one is not in great condition. I've seen this one at the flea market before, but it had really cut hair. But honestly, it was in slightly better condition than this one, so maybe I should have picked this one up, but I don't know. This one doesn't have cut hair. It has the full length of hair. So maybe I'll be able to like restore this one to look as good as the other, but it has the full hair length. So I was happy about that. But it is a G3 My Little Pony. I think this is one of the Christmas ponies. I could be wrong about that. This might be something else, but I think because she has like a crown with what looks like it could be a propeller or a snowflake, and then peppermint sticks underneath for the cutie mark. So I don't know which pony this is. Later I will look it up in my own time. Like I said, I'm just not doing it for this video, but I don't think I have this one, because I've been looking at it at the flea market and just haven't picked it up, and I've seen it a couple times. But yeah, I mean, she got lumped in. Like I said, it was one of the ones that I just pulled out of that tub and put on the table, and I wasn't sure if I was going to get her, but I decided to go ahead and pick her up because I don't think I have her. I know for a fact I don't have her, actually. But yeah, she was one of the ones that I didn't have, so I pulled it out because I was interested. And because I was interested, she got lumped in with the whole deal. And then next up, this is the last G3 pony that I ended up getting. This is one I know for a fact that I don't have. I don't know what line she is actually from. She could be from one of the Birth Jewel ponies line with like the birth month, like birthstone ponies or whatever, or there was a separate line of crystal ponies or whatever that had these little inset crystals for the cutie mark, but I know for a fact I don't have this one because I have never seen her before. So she is super cute. I love this pose. Is a really interesting pose, and I love her colors. The fact that she is white with this color purple hair, like not just purple hair, but like this beautiful, like really fun. It's kind of like a warm tone purple, grape purple or whatever. I don't know. It's really, really fun in this fun pose. And the cutie mark is really cute. I love the ones with these little crystals, and she's got little leaves around it. I really like the nature cutie marks, like the ones of like plants and stuff. I don't know why. I just really am drawn to those. So I just saw her and I was like, yeah, I definitely want her. If I didn't get some of the other ones, I was definitely going to be walking out of the store with this one. So that was one that I knew right away that I was definitely going to be buying her. But anyway, so there's that one. And now we have come up to the finale, or the last few things that I got, which were the things I was most excited about from this particular trip. I'll show you this one because this one was the first one that I pulled out. This is Spunky. Oh my gosh. Okay, I forgot the name for a second there. I had to start looking, but before I could even read it, I remembered its name is Spunky. Spunky the camel. So this is a pony friend, and it's a little blue camel with purple hair, and I think it is absolutely adorable. I love the pony friends. I think they are so cute. They are some of my favorites. I know a lot of people really like them. That's why they're kind of expensive on the secondhand market. Spunky, not so much. Spunky is a little bit easier to find, I think. So Spunky's price is not that bad on the secondhand market comparatively. Like some of the other ones, like I don't have Cha-Cha, the llama. Cha-Cha is like the most expensive one, I think. Or is it Cutosaurus that's the most expensive? Or it could be Oakley. Cutosaurus, Oakley, and Cha-Cha, those three, ridiculous prices. Like they're extremely expensive. Spunky, not so bad. But this one's in decent condition. I do need to fix the hair a little bit. The tail is in a ponytail or in a braid, and then has this rubber band that is like, luckily it's breaking apart and not melted into the hair, so that's good, because when the rubber bands melt into the hair, then it's kind of difficult to remove it. But because it's like flaking away, that's good, because that means it's going to remove from the hair easily enough. And she has really short hair up here for her mane, but I think it works. I think it looks super cute, especially with that little curl right there, the victory roll. Super, super cute. I love Spunky so much, and I'm so happy to have Spunky. All right, so next up, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you everything. I'm going to leave my favorite one for last. So the one that I was the most excited for, it's actually one of my grail items, which is why I was so freaking excited. But I'll show you those. So anyway, this is the next one I'm going to show you. So this one, I believe we found out his name is Tux and Tails, like tuxedo tux and tails. Is that right? I'd have to look it up. But anyway, so this is from a wedding set of ponies. Okay, we're at a point where, sorry, Spunky, you gotta, we're gonna have to start moving some things back out of the way, just because I'm running out of space to show you things. But anyway, here's Tux and Tails. So he's from, I believe, a wedding set. So there is the pony bride that's in the same like pony pose as this princess right here, but just white. It is not from that, because that pony was sold individually. I think this was part of a set, and I don't know if this is his original like curl and his hair is just kind of messy, but his hair is doing this really cute thing, this pompadour thing, which I want to see if I can replicate, because I really like it. But anyway, this pony is, all of the rest of the ones I'm going to show you are really expensive on the collector market. So I'm so surprised that I was able to get all of them for the price I paid. Anyway, all right, so yeah, Tux and Tails. His cutie mark is bow ties. He has a bow tie, and I'm so surprised he actually has his original bow tie, because usually when kids get toys like this, the accessories go missing, you know, over time, especially for a toy from the 80s. So I did not think I would have this guy in my collection because he is so expensive online. To be fair, I felt the same way about, like I said, the rest of these that are in this bag. So, but he's a very expensive pony, and just because like the big brother ponies, or the, you know, the daddy, like the boy Clydesdale ponies are not as common and therefore kind of expensive, but him especially, I've seen him on eBay selling for quite a bit. So I'm just so happy to have him, and also to have his original bow tie. I was also telling my mom about him. I was like, yeah, I think he's part of like a bridal set. And then I looked it up, and then the other two ponies that were in the bridal set was Lace and something, like Hearts and Lace or something like that. I might be saying the wrong name, but that pony, which I got recently, or the end of last year from Whatnot, I think, or eBay, one of the two. And also The other one was the little boy pony. It was like the first baby boy pony, I believe. He's a little light blue one with like kind of a weird mohawk thing. And he also came with a little purple bow tie. And I have that pony as well. So I actually have the whole set. I don't have any of the accessories other than this one bow tie right here, but I have the entire set now, and I'm so excited to have a complete set of that. And I did it unintentionally and not realizing they were part of a set. So when I get them, like, finally get some kind of a display going, I can display them together, and I'm so happy about that. But I just think he's such a handsome little pony. I love the blue coloration. His hair looks really cool. I'm really excited to have him. Okay, so next up, I've got a couple more pony friends that I decided to pick up. Like I said, I didn't pick up any duplicates just because these are so expensive that I don't need to spend that extra money. But I got ones that I don't already have. This one I'm really excited for because this is another one that I wanted because I just think he's so stinking cute. I got Edgar. So Edgar is the little elephant. So stinking cute. Now the hair on this one is a little messy and I think the tail is cut. I'm not 100% sure if it's actually cut or if that's the length it's supposed to be, but it looks uneven. So to me that reads as being cut. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'll have to look it up. But I think that this Edgar is so, look how cute he is. So stinking cute. If I found this at the flea market not knowing that it was if I found this at the flea market not knowing like how much this sells for on eBay, I might be tempted to customize this and turn it into Dumbo, like Disney's version of Dumbo, because I think it just looks so cute and I think this would make a really cute Dumbo. But no, if I ever found one in a bad condition, I would definitely do that. But no, I'm really happy to have this. I want to say pony, but this elephant. Also, I think I'm going to put the hair up in a ponytail or something like that because I think that looks cuter. But anyway, Edgar looks so stinking cute. His cutie mark is peanuts. How cute is that? This is so freaking adorable. So their head does not turn. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. But yeah, anyway, so... I am so excited to have Edgar. I think that Edgar is so stinking cute. Love that. But anyway, that is not the last one that I have. Here, the next one I'm going to show you, this is probably the most expensive one that I picked up. This is one that I genuinely thought that I would not have in my collection because of the price, of how much this is online in the secondhand market. And this one's also, I mean, played with, but in really good condition, but just like, okay. It's Oakley. I picked up Oakley. Look at, so Oakley is a moose. And so stinking cute. So Oakley, I can't say that Oakley is my favorite of the pony friends because Spunky is so stinking cute and Edgar is so cute. Like, I think my favorite is Cutasaurus probably, and then followed by Creamsicle. I love Creamsicle, but still Oakley is just as cute. I think they're all adorable. I love all of them. It's just the thing is, like, I'm so surprised and like excited because Oakley is so expensive online for some reason. I don't know if they just made less Oakleys or something, so he's harder to find, or just people like him, so he's so expensive. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I got Oakley. I'm so excited. Also, his cutie mark is little oak leaves, so that's cute. Like, you can see the little oak leaves there. And he's got little antlers, you know, like moose antlers, but then behind the antlers, he still has, he still also has his ears. So it's just like such a cute little, and then like the hooves are even different than pony hooves. So I love this. He's so stinking cute. Oh my gosh. But if you can believe it, this is still not my favorite item that I picked up. I'm gonna show you the next one that I'm gonna show you is my number one, my favorite. It's one of my grail items. I cannot believe I have this pony in my, I mean, this one's not as expensive as Oakley, so it was more of a realistic thing for me to eventually have this pony, but I'm just incredibly happy to have this pony. Okay, so this last one is a pony. So that was it for the pony friends. And this last one is an actual pony. Oh my God. I am so happy to have her because she is so good. Oh, her tail is cut. That's okay. That's okay. Honestly, like, I don't even care at this point. Like, I would take her if all of her hair was cut, and I would rehair her because I like this pony so much. And maybe I'll get a better one in the future. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, it is the Twice as Fancy Buttons. I have been looking for this pony for so long, but I can never find her at a good price. So this is a character that exists, and I do have Buttons in my collection, but I think the one that I have is a So Soft pony, and she is pink. But there was a Twice as Fancy version. Now, I don't know if it's the same character or not. They're both unicorns. They both have blue hair, but the So Soft one is pink, and the Twice as Fancy one is green. And I like this color combination so much. This is one of my favorite color combinations. This like lime green, this like highlighter green and blue. Like this specific blue, like this candy blue. I love the color combination so much. I think it is so cute. I love this pony pose. I love that it's a unicorn because I've always loved the unicorns ever since I was a kid. Well, I like the unicorns and the Pegasuses, you know, like... Anyway, but yeah, I have wanted this pony for so long, and I finally have her. Now, I got her at a really, really, really good price. Once again, I keep saying it. I'll talk about the price in a second. I got them all at a really good price. So I'm not too upset that her tail is cut. In fact, her tail still kind of looks really cute. So I may not even replace her tail, honestly. Like, look at that. It's still really cute. So, but anyway, so yeah, Buttons, the original version that just had a few buttons for the cutie mark came in a So Soft pony, and then I think in the UK they got a non-So Soft version, like a regular, like this. And then this one is just from the Twice as Fancy line. It may be a different character, but they just reused the name, which they've done before. I think there's 2 different Skyrockets. I think there's 2 different Gusties. I think there's Gusty, and then there's Baby Gusty, and then there's the Sparkle Pony Baby Gusty. And anyway, so like it's not uncommon for Hasbro to have reused names. So it could just be a reuse of the name. I don't know if it's supposed to be the same character or not, but she is listed on the same page on my little wiki, just under the Twice as Fancy line. But, I can't. But yeah, for this Twice as Fancy one, she has buttons and bows for her cutie mark, and because it's Twice as Fancy, she's got the cutie mark like all up over her body, and then like one of them is on her forehead or her snout, her nose, whatever you want to say. I did notice when I lifted up the hair though, there is a name written here. Charlotte. Oh yeah, Charlotte with 2 T's and then an S. So it says Charlotte's, like this pony was Charlotte's pony. So anyway, but it says right next to the mane there. So it was hidden under the mane because of the way that the mane lays. But that way Charlotte knows that this is her pony. So whoever Charlotte is, if you ever happen to see this, if this was your pony, let me know. And let me know if you have any like special memories. I promise I'll take good care of her. I'm going to try and clean her up to the best of my ability. Also, let me know if you cut the hair. If you cut the tail. But this tail is really cute though. Like the length is actually really cute. Like I normally prefer the longer tails, but because of the way it's curled, it actually looks really cute because like her mane is also curled and like kind of shorter because of that. So I'm going to clean her up. I'm going to try my best to keep the factory curl. I don't want to recurl it or boil wash it or anything like that. So I'm going to try my hardest, but I am going to give it a conditioning treatment because the hair does feel a little dry. But I hope that after I'm done, that the hair bounces back into a similar style because this looks so stinking cute. But anyway, oh my gosh. Okay, so can you stand up? I don't know if she can stand. There we go. Lean her up against Edgar's ear and oh, I like this. It kind of looks like a rainbow. It's so colorful. This is so much fun. Oh, wow. Okay, this was incredible. This trip was amazing. It was weird because like we went out there so early and like the fair was still setting up when we got there and none of the businesses were open. Stuff like that. And I started feeling bad. I was like, oh my gosh, I dragged my mom and Tyler out here for no reason because we got there and the place wasn't even open yet and it was so early. But I'm glad that I waited it out. Like, I mean, I ended up spending a lot of money, but speaking of which, so here's the thing, like, everything together, like, we were kind of pricing things individually, but when I was talking to the guy, we kind of like lumped things together and he was going over a couple individual prices. Like, he was like, for Oakley, he was going to do 100 initially. I think for Edgar, he was going to do 50. I think for Buttons, he was going to do 40 or something. I think he was going to do 40 for Tucks and Tails. And then Spunky, he had marked at $23, I believe. $23. And then like a couple of them were like, whatever, you know, he was going to do different prices for different things. But when we kind of like all was said and done, he was coming up to the price of like, he started at $240 and then like $240 like as a bundle deal, and then I hesitated and I was thinking of taking some stuff out because I was like, that's a lot of money to be spending, and he dropped it down to $220 and then I offered $210 and I was like, would you take $210 for it? And he didn't really like, he took a second and he's like, yeah, or he thought about, and he thought about it for like a second, and then he was like, yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. So we ended up settling on $210 for it all together, and I'm so excited. Like when you look at the prices of some of these on eBay right now, in fact, I'm gonna pop some up on the screen just so you can see some screenshots of what these ponies are selling for. So the fact that I got some of these ponies for the price that I did, like everything together, I feel like I got a decent price or a good deal. There's a little bit of like cleaning up, and I'm gonna have to show a little bit of love to some of these, which I'm totally fine with because I'm used to that, picking up, you know, secondhand ponies. But I am so happy with my haul today. This is an amazing G1 My Little Pony haul. Like, grail situation, like even like the pony friends, like some of these are like kind of grail status as well because they're hard to obtain and I wanted them so bad, but I just was kind of making peace with like, I don't need them, I don't want to pay that much money for them. But I don't know, I've decided like I might be more willing to spend a little bit more money for something if I find it in person versus finding it online, because I don't have to pay for shipping and I don't have to wait for it. And that's kind of the main thing. But also it's a little more special to me when I find it in person, like find it in the wild. But I love the fact that I was able to get such a good deal. So I just wanted to give a shout out to Lance. Thank you so much for like working with me on the price and everything, and for chatting. We sat there and chat for a while you know, we were talking about the ponies and, you know, stuff that we collect and doing different like toy shows and stuff like that. But overall, this was a fun trip. And even though it kind of started off a little bit slow, it was definitely worth it for me. I hope that like my mom and Tyler had fun. Speaking of which, I need to get these croc charms to Tyler, but before he goes home. But anyway, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you had fun. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I don't know how long the video ended up being. I feel like the actual video portion, like, you know, being out there probably ended up being kind of short, and the long part is the haul. But I mean, I feel like that's always the case anyway. But anyway, let me know down in the comment section down below which of these in my haul today is your favorite. Did you have any of them when you were a kid? You know, was there anything you were surprised to see, or, you know, was there anything you forgot about and then like you saw it and it unlocked your memories? You know, let me know in the comment section. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take all this down. I need to take some pictures and stuff like that for the thumbnail. But yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye. If you like this video, you can let me know by hitting thumbs up. You can check out some of my other videos by clicking one of the links on the screen. I post new videos every week, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified every time I upload. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.